Hello to the TUC meeting, 22nd of July. So we have today to review our action items, go over the PRs and issues, RFCs we have, and talk about any other business. I tried to organize some working group update, but I couldn't find available people for this week. So let's, I will try it for the next week again. Regarding action items from last week, we don't have any. So we can jump to our dashboard. The first one, still we are waiting for feedback here. I reached out to Anita to ask about whether she needs some help also. Still blocked this one. So we waited the 2 weeks period, which we is required now. We can actually merge. We don't have any reactions on this. Okay, then let's merge. Okay, then RFCs. The first one is about service credential binding rotation. So we have some discussions. Now all the discussions are resolved. And we started the final comment period last week. So this one, I think, looks good to get merged.
Yeah, there was one comment, one very valid comment, pretty late. I modified it to add to the bind service command a strategy parameter. How it is then really named can be decided later. It's a pure UX change to keep the CFCLI command compatible in the past, so that if you do not specify a strategy multiple, it's an idempotent operation that creates exactly one binding and succeeds if a binding exists. And if you use strategy multiples, then you would create additional bindings.
Somehow to keep the default behavior without any flag backwards compatible. We discussed with Stefan. This was also the comment from Dimitri in that direction.
Yeah, from my point of view, there's nothing open anymore, so we could merge it if nobody objects.
Yeah, I cannot approve.
Yeah.
Good that we are 4 people. So that we can get 3 approvals if we have an agreement. Okay. Then approvals. Yeah, we have all the approvals in place. So I will add an action item to generate RFC number and okay, this is about, so here is the next one about shared concourse instance. Yeah. I went through the RFC. I don't have anything else than just the name of the file is not as we expect for our automation. I just commented. Do you still need time to look into this RFC, or are you okay with the RFC? Maybe. I'm asking because it's about cost optimization, and when we start the final comment period, maybe we can merge this one next week.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, for me as well.
And just was waiting for them to make the markdown file.
Okay. 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 The next one about hash-based routing algorithm. So we discussed a little bit here the use case with the multi-tenant application and multi-tenant database, which is one use case for this one. I asked the colleagues here to add other use cases. So they extended the RFC with additional use cases. I already checked, Chris, on this.
Yeah, the comment about the caching made it make more sense on doing it this way.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this the last time, but I had some meetings with some SAP users, and they been asking about this. Yeah. Also, I used
I wasn't against it in any sort of way. I was just trying to understand the need for it.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah. So we don't have any controversial comments or big comments on this. I don't know. It's open for some time. Should we start also the final comment period on this, or what? Have you?
Yeah, if I can actually have somebody change, I can't actually add a review onto this one. Or I don't have that option in GitHub for this ticket.
You are, how do you, you are assigned here as reviewer, or
Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Well, it's got me tagged as having left a, oh. So I'm not used to using the UI, sorry.
there's, okay, there is approval from your side, Chris.
Yes.
Okay. So, so there you don't have any objection to start final comment period, or you have
No.
We can start the final comment period. I also don't have any issue with what's been proposed so far, so that's why I clicked on the approve. Unless we're not supposed to do it that way. Somebody say something.
Greg, are you? It's fine, or
I don't have any issue with starting the final comment period.
Okay, then I can copy my comment here to maybe save some time or not. Okay. Good. Then the next one. So here we started the final comment period last time. So I also mentioned this today in our TUC Slack channel. There was a discussion around the change regarding branch protection. We started at that time. Let's see what happens when. So I need some approvals if we are okay with the RFC. Okay, let's go. So I need to generate also a number for this one, but I have already action item.
I think it was just an addition to this RFC 15, right?
Okay, maybe I will check.
Yeah.
In that case, we don't.
No new number.
What is the situation here? I think we had some discussions. Sorry for scrolling so much. It turned out that the explanation here, how you can implement this use case is not quite true, this one here, because user-provided services cannot be shared. If they support sharing, then this will work. And that's why now the comment here from Jovan discussed two options to look into enabling user-provided services so service instance sharing for user-provided services. Or this can be solved by any foundation provider by introducing a broker, service broker, which can handle such third-party SysWalk drain authentications and registrations and so on. And I think if we go direction to discuss instance sharing support for user-provided services, most probably it's a different RFC because it's more generic. And one use case will be this SysWalk drain stuff to be shared. This was my suggestion. Stefan, you also commented that you don't usually.
At least I'm not aware of that there's any blocker for sharing user-provided service instances, and it would make them more similar to managed service instances, which is, I would say, a good step. We had a similar discussion on the service credential binding rotation, where I also had in the beginning, I wanted to exclude user-provided services, but there was no real need to do that. Why not? I mean, there's one special handling. If you update the user-provided service instance, the credentials of it, then there's a loop that goes over all bindings and updates the bindings automatically. That's different to managed service instances, and this will become a bit more complex, but I would say not unsolvable complex.
Also, on the managed service instances, the service broker decides whether the instance service type is shareable or not. And here, I don't know, it's a generic way to create a service. And in some use cases, instance sharing most probably just won't work properly, I can imagine. But yeah, we can discuss this, I think. Yeah, but my opinion is it should be in a different RFC, and we can put use case this SysWalk terrain as an example. And, yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay, let's see what Jovan and Pascal they answer. Let's see. I think still many discussions open. And this one also still many questions unanswered. Yeah, I think we don't need to look into that one yet. The same situation here. There are some questions and asks to update stuff. So still not in state we should look into it. Yeah. Florian splitted the RFC. He had about stack management. Now we have two different RFCs, one to improve the stack management and one to make possible custom so that users can bring custom stacks. But I think this needs, there are some comments, still in discussion phase. So please check on that. It's interesting stuff. And the other one, this have to. And the other one in that direction, the custom stacks, here. Yeah. Yeah, please check on the two. They are, I think, from last week. Yeah, if you have any comments, or do you want to discuss anything now for the RFCs?
I haven't had a chance to read the latest versions yet, so I'll read that for next week.
Okay. Yeah. I will put in progress. And there is another one, a new RFC, a result from the discussions between Foundational Infrastructure Working Group and ARI Working Group.
Yeah, the goal is here, well, to lay out the idea how to replace fog in the future by using this storage CLIs that are implemented already by Bosch, and offer them as an additional, in the beginning at least, additional blob store type in the cloud controller, and then how to organize the cooperation between foundational infrastructure and ARI. So the proposal is to create a new area in the foundational infrastructure working group with a new empty repo, into which then over time the four storage keys that exist today can consolidate. So in the beginning, we would not touch the Bosch storage keys, and so that Bosch can work and the development can be done independently. And there would be a new repo storage key into which all four infrastructures would finally be moved over and enhanced according to the requirements from the cloud controller, because a few more additional commands need to be implemented.
Yeah, I hadn't even realized you stopped using the fog gem over on the Bosch CPIs. So well done there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pain, and
I like the idea of this. It makes a lot of sense.
And we see some potential that code can be reused between the different CLIs. That's why we want to consolidate. Yeah. Okay. And please check on that. we can put in progress. And this is all about RFCs. I think I didn't miss any RFC status still, yeah. All up to date. I think I was looking into this, and regarding issues, I think Ram, you put a deadline on the CF provider page for
Yeah, I'll
today.
be turning it over to the web team today.
Okay, there were also other comments inside because I didn't see anything in the ticket. Okay.
I got a few people reviewing it on the docs.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Was on the CLA we discussed last week, still in progress. Okay, then now we can jump to any other business. So we need to decide when the next cost optimization meeting should be. If I'm not mistaken, we had the last one 7th of July. So we can we have the options August 4th of August or August 11th. Maybe 11th of August to have time to, so that we also have the summary of the costs for the in July. Yeah.
Have we
Okay,
heard anything from the board about how close we are into being in budget now?
So I heard, I've been discussing with Chris, so we managed to go from 50K to 35K in June, which is good. But I think we also have, at least in our working group, I see that we have in July also some reductions. Let's see. So it was a good progress, I would say. Yeah.
Was there a target number you were trying to hit?
The target number. Oh, I don't know target number.
Okay.
There is one, I know. I don't know what the number is, but we do. There is a like annual IT budget or whatever. But I
Yeah.
don't remember what the number is off the top of my head.
So we will be over that budget for if we keep the state of 35, 30. But I don't know. I think Chris is on vacation this week. Next week maybe we can discuss, or the next cost meeting we can put this. I will put this as agenda item for the next cost meeting. Yeah, let's.
That was just curiosity. There's not. I had to be a little bit careful with anything involving finances because of my role. So.
Yeah. 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 I don't believe in numbers. Try to do your best. But yeah. So.
I don't believe my spouse agrees on how that's the checking account works.
Yeah. So we had our voting regarding vacation time. Looks like we don't need to cancel any meeting. So we have all through end of July and August, more than 3 people, or 3 people at least, attending the from the TOC members for the meeting. So we don't need to cancel. And Java tools collaboration, we have 3 people starting we want to onboard into the Java tools. This is mainly the CF Java client. And I decided to create a Slack channel for the people, for the approvers and reviews, for dev Slack channel, so they can communicate, share it, plans between each other and get onboarded. I did something like that for the build packs where we are onboarding to people, and they liked the idea, and the feedback is also good now for the Java tools. I started there with a private channel. I don't know how they can decide to turn that to a public. Yeah, just for your information. In case you have better idea how to onboard, I see that there are new people coming in the community, talking only over PR systems, sometimes not so optimal. Yeah.
We don't restrict anybody from getting access to the Slack channels, right? Or the Cloud Foundry community. What is this one called? Yeah.
What do you mean? We are restricted.
The Slack is open, but some of the channels are still private.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, okay.
The workspace is open. You can join the workspace. We have,
At least for as, well, I guess if it continues to exist. I know there's separate discussions around
yeah.
what chat client we want to use going forward
Yes.
for budgetary reasons.
So the Kubernetes community using the free plan now.
We'll switch to sticky notes and messages we drop in bottle.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any other topics you want to talk about? If not, we are done today. A little bit shorter.
Sorry, Beyhan, I just had a quick thing. The agenda for Cloud Foundry Day has been published.
Yes. Yeah.
So please take a look. Thank you for all of the support from the TOC in terms of getting people to submit talks, the program committee, etc.
Yeah. It looks
think
great.
Yeah.
Are there any plans who will travel? Greg, do you plan to attend? Is there any?
Yeah, I wouldn't hold my breath on it, but I'll see what's possible.
Will be great. Yeah.
My travel budget is still $1, so I'll be able to attend. I wish I was joking about that, but I am not.
You just need to find $1 flight and accommodation. Yeah. Yeah.
This is for the one in Europe, right?
That's right.
We'll be in Frankfurt. This time will be easier to get there because you fly to Frankfurt and it's just close to the airport.
Excellent.
Okay, then thank you for your time. See you next time, and Yeah, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.